Stephanie from Fork and Knife Teacher here, and you can find my store Fork and Knife Teacher on my Teachers Pay Teachers on the Teachers Pay Teachers platform, and then you can also check out my website and blog at forkandknifeteacher.com. Great. So today I'm going to talk to you about my pork, meat of hogs, Google Slides, and I'm going to kind of briefly go through it with you and tell you, kind of what you can expect in this slideshow. All right. So there's an introduction page, just kind of giving an overview of like porks and hog and the type of meat it is, and that it's a meat that is consumed widely all over the world. 70% of the meat eaten in the world is pork. And then some more information on cooking temperatures. And then here's our table of contents. So there's 4 sections. There's the first section on inspection stamps. The next one's on primary cuts or primal cuts. And this is editable. So if you're from a different part of the country or a different country that lists it differently, you can easily just go in and edit this for yourself. All right, you just click on it and the tab comes up. Then there's a section on secondary cuts, and then I call them accessory items. They're kind of those little extra parts of the pig that, depending on the culture, don't always make it into kind of mainstream markets. All right. So inspection stamps. So a little definition of what inspection stamps are, kind of the importance of them or why we have them. Again, what is monitored with by inspectors. And then some visuals on what the stamps look like. And this is US based inspection stamps. So again, different country, and you want to include what your stamps are, go ahead, take these images out, put your images in, change what they're called. So you can adapt this to something that works for your classroom, and just kind of, this gives you the framework to work with. And then we've got our primary cuts section here. I go over what the 4 big wholesaler primary cuts are. We've got an image showing what they are and where they are on the pig, and then really kind of go into more detail, obviously with the secondary cuts, kind of how that breaks down for the retail market. So I have listed here the 4 cuts again, and then listing underneath it kind of the retail market things that come from each of those sections. Again, with an image showing that, and then breaking it down more for each section. So talking about the shoulder section and what that, the kind of meat that kind of comes out of the shoulder section. There's a video here about using that meat to make a recipe. And I do that for each of the parts of the pig. So again, I go over the loin here. The loin has a couple slides because it's used in a few different ways. Then we've got our loin cuts and the leg, some images, and then a video on ham. And then the last one, of course, is the belly and ribs, and another video on that. All right, and then we get into the accessory items here of pig's feet, fatback, larding, and barding. Again, it's just some images and videos. And then you're all done. Last one here is our pig's feet. Great. All right. So again, it's Stephanie at Fork and Knife Teacher on the Teachers Pay Teachers platform, or you can check out my website, forkandknifeteacher.com, to read my blog or also connect with my store. Thanks so much.